In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create the 16 options infographic slide in PowerPoint. As you can see here in the center, I've added the oval shape where you can add the title, and some with different color combination. I have used this oval shapes, and then you can see here the first option 1, you can use some two different color combination. Then you can add some detailed text, and on the right side also I've added the same options, 8 on the right and 8 on the left. And then you can put with some different color combination the option 2, 3, 4. And if you like to do some basic animation to this slide, you can use that particular animation. And if you have not subscribed to my channel PowerPoint University, please subscribe it now and make sure to enable the bell notification icon. You can join my Telegram group with the help of this link. I have used Office 2019 version to do this. So let's start the tutorial. Add a new slide, go to view, enable the guides, go to insert shapes. From the basic shapes, I'm going to choose the oval shape, draw the oval shape by holding the shift key. So depending on your requirement, you can increase or decrease the size. I can make it maybe 1.65, the height and width both. And again, make sure to align center and align middle. Shape outline, I'm going to make it no outline. And I'm going to add one more circle by pressing Ctrl D. You can see here, and then I'm going to give some different color. Again, align center, align middle, and then I'm going to increase the size by holding the Ctrl Shift key together. Hold the Ctrl and Shift key together and just drag this one. You can see here, maybe this much. All right, then shape outline, I'm going to give a gray outline, and shape fill, I'm going to make it no fill, so it looks something like this. Now depending on your requirement, if you like to add 12 options or 18 options or 16 options, so what you need to do is you need to insert the star shapes here. So go to insert shapes, and from the stars and banners, so as I said, depending on your requirement, if it is 8 point, you want 8 options or 10 or 12 or 16, so you can go with that one. So I'm going to choose for this example the 16-point star. Draw the star again by holding the shift keys, and then you can see the small orange point, just drag this inside. All right, and then this also align center, align middle, and then I'm just going to rotate it. I don't want the lines, the vertical line exactly starting at the center, so I'm just going to tilt it a little bit. You can see here something like this. All right, so now why I'm adding this one is just to add some points here, some over small circles. I'm going to add it so that I can place it at the right position. After this, I'm going to delete this. All right, so let me just zoom a little bit. Go to insert shapes, select the oval shape again, draw the small oval shape. You can see here maybe this much size. Shape outline, you can give any color for the time being, and later on we can change it. And then I'm going to increase the weight of this one. You can see here. And then shape fill, either you can make it no fill, or you can put it some light color, and later on we can change it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here. Okay, then hold the Ctrl Shift key. You can see this also, this plus sign. So hold the Ctrl Shift key and just drag this one here exactly to the second point. You can see here. All right, like this. Then I'm going to press Ctrl D, put it here, and again hold the Ctrl Shift key and just drag it here. So you can see here how easily you can just copy and paste it to the second option also. Again, I'm going to place it here, hold the Ctrl Shift key and then put it here. And then if it is not aligned properly, with the help of the arrow keys, you can do it on your keyboard, from your keyboard. Press Ctrl D, bring it here, and again you can see here drag and drop with the help of the Ctrl Shift key. Ctrl D again, I'm going to place it here, and then you can do it like this. All right, and if you feel that this is not aligned properly, you can see with the help of the arrow key I can just align it also perfectly. So it's up to you how you want to do that one. All right, so again Ctrl D, put it here, align it properly, and again then just put it here. All right, again Control D. So like this you can do it one by one, and then the last two only remains. Yes, so you can see here I've added all the 16 options. Now I don't need this the stars here. I'm just going to simply delete this part. Okay, so that's the only purpose I have added those the 16-point star there. Okay, and once this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few more shapes. So to add the shape, go to insert shapes from the basic shapes. Again, I'm going to choose the oval shape, draw a oval shape, something like this. You can see here, shape outline, make it no outline, and press Ctrl D to duplicate. And I'm going to change the color to some other color. And you can see here only the one which is the dark blue visible. I'm going to keep that only, the rest I'm going to delete it. So I'm going to select the blue shape, hold the shift key and select the other one, the light gray, merge shape. I'm going to subtract it, you can see here. And from the center I'm going to cut it again. Go to insert shapes, select the rectangle, again put it from the, select it from the center, you can see here. And I'm going to select both the shapes, merge shape, I can select the fragment, and then I can delete the unwanted here. And you can see here this is two separate shapes now. So select both the shapes and press Ctrl G to group it, or you can right mouse click and you can group it also. So for this I can give any color of my choice. One is light color, another one is dark color. So this color combination you can give. Okay, and then hold the shift key, you can just reduce the size, something like this. You can just make it something looks like this, kind of an arrowhead. And then I'm just going to place it here. This is, you can see here, let me just put it here. So one, I'm going to put it here for this position. So I want like I have got 16, so I've got 8, and 8 has to come on either side, something like this. You can see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 on the left and 8 on the right. So I'm just going to put it here. And if you like to add one more shape also, you can add it right now. So go to insert shapes, and from the basic shapes I'm going to choose the right triangle, or the triangle only, shape outline, no outline, shape fill. I'm going to give the same color, and then I'm going to rotate it right 90 degrees and put it here exactly in the center, something like this. And for this also I'm going to select and press Ctrl G to group it. So I've got this shape. Now I'm going to put it here, one, press Ctrl D. So you can just move it a little bit, you can see here like this, 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Now 8, I'm just going to bring it down, you can see here like this. And then I'm going to select 1 2 by holding the shift key. I'm selecting all, and then you can go to align, distribute vertically. So you can see here it comes something like this, but this is not aligned properly. So what we need to do is we just need to align manually one by one. You can see here we have to just align it. This has to come inside, all right, something like this. Again, if you feel that this is far, select this shape and make it more closer, so that we need to add the text also here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select this shape. You can see here, if you cannot select like this, you can just select like the one by one. Okay, press Ctrl D to duplicate, move it aside, press Ctrl G to group it, and then I'm just going to rotate it. You can see here, rotate, flip horizontal, and then just put it here, and then ungroup this. All right, so you can see here I've added both the sides. Now what you can do is you can put the option number here if you want, or you can put the option number at the beginning of this, also at the end of here. So if you see here I have put it like this here. If you want, you can just put it here this end also. So anyway, it's up to you where you need to put it, and then you can just change the color also for each option. So now what I'm going to do is, I have got two ways to do it. Go to insert shapes. Here I can choose any of this, but the problem is this is not going to get the right position. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use this freeform shape. You can see here freeform shape. I can just, for example, the first one, I'm going to use the other one. So let me just start from the second one. So here I'm just going to click it once, and then I'm going to click it here once. Double click that one, it will release that. So shape outline, I can give the gray color, and press Ctrl D to duplicate, rotate. I'm going to make it flip horizontal and put it here. So you can see here we have added. Now if it is not aligned properly, then we need to align it properly. Alright, now again go to insert shapes. I'm going to select the freeform shape, and then from this one here it comes like this. If it is not correctly positioned, then you can just simply delete this one. Again go to insert shapes and do it once again till you feel that this is the right shape. You can see here, just double click, same color, press Ctrl D to duplicate and rotate it, flip horizontal, and put it here for the second option. Alright, and then move it more closer. Likewise, I'm just going to do it for the rest of the things. For example, if I'm going to do it for the bottom, again I can just choose like this, and I can just do it like this here. Alright, same color, press Ctrl D, rotate, flip horizontal, and I can just put it here and make it more closer. Alright, so we need to just do it. And for the other one, I can use this shape also. You can see here this one, which is the connector elbow. From here, sorry, let me just do it once again. Connector elbow, from here it should come and match here, same color. Alright, and here also press Ctrl D to duplicate, bring it the other side, and then this side. The same thing you need to do it for the bottom part also. You just need to align it properly. Alright, so if you can align it, it will be good. So below also you can add the same thing. Again, connector elbow, from this end, again insert shapes, connector elbow, from this to this. We just need to align it properly. You can see here we can align properly. So then you can similarly, you can just add with the help of a freeform shape. You can see here, if you want to start from this end also, you can start it and double click this one, shape outline, the same color, go to insert shapes. Again, I'm just going to click it here and double click, same color, and I'm going to do the same thing here and double click this one. Now I need to just duplicate this one, press Ctrl D, again flip horizontal, bring it here and align it properly, Ctrl D, rotate, flip horizontal, alright, again bring this also closer, and then the last one, press Ctrl D. So you can see here how easily we have done this one. Alright, so now as I said, depending on your requirement, you can just choose any color of this one. For example, I would like to give some purple here. Sorry, not the fill color, the shape outline color, purple. If you're giving the purple here also you have to give the same color. So I'm going to give one purple, dark purple, and here I can give the same purple, okay, but I can just go and make it format shape, fill, I can go to more colors and just reduce the shade. So you can see here is two color combination, and for this also I'm going to give the same color. Alright, so once you have done the same color has to be applied here. Okay, so it's up to you which color you like to give one by one. So once this is done, what you can do is go to insert text box, and I'm going to add detail text here. I'm going to give some light color, Arial font or any other font of your choice you can give. Alright, reduce the size, right align, and put it here. And if you want to put the option number here, go to insert text box, and I'm going to type 01, make it bold. Alright, the same color if you want, and I'm going to just put it here. So this is the option number. Press Ctrl D, the second one. So one by one you need to just copy it here. You can see here. Press Ctrl D and then align it. And then this is the last one. And then what I'm going to do, by holding the shift key, I'm just selecting these options one by one, and then hold the Control Shift key together and then just drag it the other side. Now what happens here is it has come like this. Now it's easy for me. I can just simply drag and drop here. I don't need to again copy, paste and all those things, right? So I can just simply drag and drop this side here. So these are some small tips and tricks which you need to use it while creating the presentation. So now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, like this we can change all the numbers. Alright, and then I'm going to copy and duplicate this one, copy or paste or duplicate. You can see here, Control D. So one by one you can just do like this. Alright, and this side also I'm just going to press Ctrl D, and now here I'm going to make it left align. Alright, so you can just press Ctrl D one by one and position it properly. So you can see here, something like this you can make it. Okay, and here also if you want you can give some different color combination, or you can use it only either one color also, it's up to you. And for the background also you can give a gradient fill, and I'm going to use only 2 stops. Delete the 2 stops. So one stop I'm going to give some light color, the other one I'm going to give some gray color. And here the type, select the radial and the direction from the center. Alright, again if you want more white you can use it. Sorry, this one I have to use some gray color, and you can see here more white it's coming. If you want some light color you can choose the light color also. So like this you can just do the 16 option, and then in the center you can add the title, center align, make it bold, and you can use the same color, some dark gray color. Alright, and if for this also if you want you can use the gradient fill, but only the type I can choose the linear. Alright, and then here I can make it maybe a somewhat gray here, you can see here. And if you like to add some shadow effect, you can go to the shadow and add some shadow effect like this. Let me just remove this guide. So you can see here this is not properly aligned. We have to just align it properly. Alright, so that some extra work we need to do it. And this color also, it's not gray, we have to just change the color to gray. Alright, and then one by one you can just change any color of your choice, maybe this light blue, with a dark blue color combination like this. You can see here. So one by one you can just change the color. This also I'm going to change the color to dark blue. All right, so this way you can add the 16 options. And if you want to make it somewhat big, what you can do is you can select by pressing Ctrl A, it will select all. Press Ctrl G to group it. And if you like to increase the size, you can see here I can hold the shift key and I can increase the size here. But this will sometimes, this may distort the shape. You can see here if I just do it, it's distorting the shape. So I recommend you not to do this step. So let me just pull it back. So like this you can add 16 options. And if you like to add more options, but I don't recommend you to add more than this, otherwise the slide will be too much, it looks more busy.